Hey guys, this is Rishi Chulani from the Dark Knot, and today I would like to talk to you about matching pocket square colors to your tie suits and shirts. Now, in an earlier video I spoke about the Renaissance in men's fashion and how pocket squares are really making a comeback and how they can add, color and flair to your wardrobe and ensemble. But today what I really want to get into is matching pocket square colors to your ensemble and your wardrobe. Now, if you could just pause this video briefly and pull up a color wheel, it would be really useful. Now, pull it up on Google Images or something. Now, the great thing with a color wheel is it shows us properties of color, and it is a really useful tool in understanding how to match colors, which, let's face it, as guys, most of us struggle with. Now, a color wheel is largely divided into two groups: the warm colors, red, orange, and yellow, and cooler colors, which are blue, green, and purple. Now, there are different color schemes that one can work with, but the general goal of a color wheel, as you evolve with your understanding of color, is to balance a warm color with a cool color, and then we have what we call harmony, where your colors really work well together. But for those of us who are just starting out to experiment with color, we can go with more conservative color schemes where you're not necessarily balancing out a warm and a cool color, and then we can work our way up progressively. Now, with a monochromatic color scheme, what you're doing is you're taking two colors with different shades and you're pairing them against each other, right? So, for example, you could take a navy blue pocket square and wear it with a royal blue tie, assuming you're maybe wearing a pink shirt and a charcoal gray suit or something. So you could take a darker color of a pocket square and wear it against a lighter color tie. Similarly, you could do a pink tie with, maybe a burgundy colored pocket square. Now, again, examples of monochromatic color schemes are like burgundy and red, or navy and regular blue. Now, a similar color scheme, and it's called a similar color scheme, is where you pick colors that are adjacent to each other on the color wheel. So you could have two cool colors like blue and purple. So what you could have is a blue tie, again with say a pink shirt, and a lilac or a purple pocket square. Or you could have, the pocket square doesn't only have to match the colors in your tie, but it looks really good if it does, because the tie is a tertiary layer of clothing and it's against your shirt, so it would pop, it would pop off really well against the tie. Another pocket square you could wear is a blue pocket square with a green tie. Again, these are colors that are close together, and as you will see with the monochromatic color scheme and the similar color scheme I've just spoken about, is that you're not mixing colors that are on opposite sides of the color wheel. So you're taking cool colors in both instances, right? You're going either blue and blue or burgundy and pink, or you're going similar color schemes like blue with purple or blue with green. Now, when we start evolving our understanding of color, we can go with something that is called a triadic color scheme. Now, in a triadic color scheme, what you have is you choose colors that form an equilateral triangle on your color wheel. So blue, red, and yellow form a triadic color scheme, as do orange, purple, and green. Now, blue, red, and yellow will form a triadic color scheme because you're basically able to mix and match colors that are warm and cool colors. So if I replace this pocket square right now with this blue linen pocket square, right, with a square fold, this is going to form part of this square fold right here is going to form part of a triadic color scheme, because we have burgundy tie. I have a wool silk blend burgundy tie from the Dark Knot, which is a variation of red, right? It's a darker version of red. And then you have blue, which is in the pocket square. So a blue pocket square is part of a triadic color scheme with burgundy, because burgundy is a variation of red. So here you can see you have a cooler color in blue, burgundy is considered a warmer color, and it all goes very well together. Now, if you really want to take, and one more thing, it really helps to pay attention to the details. So here, for example, at the Dark Knot, all of our pocket squares have contrasting hand-rolled edges. So here, even though the blue is forming a triadic color scheme with the burgundy tie, the burgundy hand-roll contrasting edges exactly match the color of the tie, or it's very close. It gives it that nice extra crisp finish, and it really rounds off the whole look very well. Now, if we're evolving our understanding of color even more, the boldest color schemes we can go with are complementary. So complementary are when two colors are diametrically across from each other on the color wheel. So you have a warm color and a very strong contrast and cool color. So if you go to your color wheel, you will see that blue and orange are directly across each other from the color wheel, and this is going to give your outfit the most pop. Now again, this is not something most guys are comfortable with when they're learning how to mix and match color and experimenting, but orange and blue can go very, very well together as an example of a complementary color scheme. So again, if I remove this pocket square and I go back to the pocket square I was wearing earlier, this has an orange and brown paisley motif, all right? So you have orange, and again, you even have orange contrasting hand-rolled edges. You have orange in the pocket square, and that goes really well. This time I'm not necessarily matching with the tie as much, but with the shirt. So the blue shirt and the orange tie go really well, and the orange pocket square. But you also have shades of brown in here, and brown's a nice neutral color, and it's going to complement the burgundy silk tie very well. So always try and use a color wheel when you're starting out, and even as you're evolving your understanding with color. It will give you a good foundation for choosing different color schemes and seeing what works well together. And the most important thing is have fun with it, and try and have your pocket square colors, you know, match something about your ensemble, whether it's your shirt or your suit or your tie, or ideally if you have colors from your tie, shirt, or suit that are secondary colors in the pocket square, it really helps. And I always say the same thing about ties. So, you know, here we have a burgundy tie and I have brown in the pocket square, and then I also have the orange colors in the pocket square and the orange contrasting hand-rolled edges that create that beautiful complementary color scheme with the blue shirt, creating that perfect balance of warm and cold. Now, again, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel below, where I will continue to bring you informative videos and try and share whatever I've learned with my journey over the dark knot over the last 3-4 years in terms of men's style. Also, please feel free to check out our website, thedarkknot.com. I'll have a link below the video. We have an extensive range of men's silk ties, pocket squares, and lapel flowers. A very informative men's style blog where I've personally written over 150 style articles on men's fashion, in addition to a necktie guide. You can sign up on our website to continue to get blog style updates and discounted product offerings. So again, I'm Rishi Chulani with The Dark Knot. Thank you very much, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next video. Thank you.